Good afternoon on this wet Sunday afternoon. I'm now making the Metcalfe small signal box kit. These are the instructions, which I am following very closely using my favourite rocket card glue with the fine tip, which I'll just wipe because I can see there's a blob of glue on the end of it, and a piece of tissue just to wipe up any spare bits of glue, and the usual mug of tea. Right, I have now, just to begin, I've been sticking the glazing in, so I've got these pieces previously ready with the glazing, and I believe I've just got to insert this piece here. So I will just run a bead of glue either side of that. And voila, carefully set that down there. It actually wants to go down a little bit further before, so that it doesn't catch the floor here. Right, that is that. So wipe the glue. Just as a note, I did obtain these Metcalfe kits from TMC Model Centre. Right, now the instructions say to fold up these floor tabs on the floor, so having said that, that is what I will do. Voila. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Just press them again a few seconds just to make sure they fit correctly. Let those dry a minute. Now to fix the strengtheners to the already pre-glazed folded up bits. Right, this is going to be tricky, so turn it round to the light. And do that. Whoops, get it the right way around. And push it into position carefully, which that is now in that position. That is correct now, and press to set the glue off drying. You can see the door does slightly open. Sorry, it's supposed to open that way. I have that problem with rail doors. Right, again, this one should be easy because it hasn't got the door. Again, that is done. So that will be the inside of the cabin. and that fixes to the outside shell in a few moments when the instructions tell me to do so. And just the final piece of strengthener. Be careful. There, and that is fixed there. So that is the see, I've got a slight misshape on that, so what I'll do, I'll just trim that bit off. I've renewed my Stanley blade knife, by the way, since I did the kits this morning. Right, so all those parts are ready. Oh, no, I believe another item further ahead, but I'll do it now so that it's set by the time. We have to glue 5 of these pieces together to form a block for the chimney breast. So here goes nothing. 1, 2 together, 3, 4, and that's the last piece for that. So there should be 1 piece spare over there. That is correct. Right, I'll put that there, just out of the way. That's on page 2 of the instructions, but I'll do it now so that it's setting while I'm doing this. While that has just set. So now what we do, we fold the walls together, like so, apparently. And so I need to glue that to that. So that will be in effect, the kit. So all I need to do is apply glue to that bit, and that is the structure. Next, add the floor position so the door step fits through the doorway. Right, so basically we push the floor in. I'll run a bead of glue around the bottom. There we are. And just leave it that way up a minute to set. So that is a square there we are. As you can see, we now have a floor. I shan't be fixing the roof at this stage because unfortunately there was no stock of the interior fitments kit, which I will be adding at a later date when I obtain it. So the next thing to do is add the strengthening pieces now, internal, and yes, this is the first piece to fix, so we just do that. There we go. Put that in there, and that needs sliding along slightly, but that's fine. It's got a grip there. We're supposed to add those. Yeah, that fits. So there we go. A bit of glue squeezed out there. That's you can see it taking shape now. Last side with the strengthener. Squeeze that there, and then the last piece is this. Just make sure it fits. Needs a bit of trimming this because I think I've glued those in slightly. Make sure that fits there. It does now, yes. And those slots line up, so run glue down it. And that is the structure. Now apparently I've got to wrap this lot round here, so I'll just make sure I can fold that. Just check with the instructions. Yes, I was correct. I have pre-read the instructions, so it does help. The important thing is to get the front lined up correctly, which it is now. There we go. And that is the plinth brickwork of the I better let that set for a minute. So as you can see, the door does open, so you can either have it open partly, which I think I shall leave it as that, and let that dry a minute while I have a Now I'm going to need that part that I glued earlier. So what we do is we apparently do that and that and that and that. So it says do not glue the end flaps to the solid block, so oops, excuse me, that dropped on the floor. Butterfingers. So what we do, glue that, and we fold that there to the base of the block. I presume that's for the chimney. Yeah. Right. Ah, I see now. All is becoming clear. Because that fits in here like that. That is why the instructions said don't glue that to that. And we put the extra spacer that was spare there. That wants to go in there, so I'm led to believe. The other spacer goes on top. Whoops, I've got it the wrong way around. Typical. To re-glue that. Like that. And then the spacer goes in here. Apparently. And then we glue those tabs back there. Want the bit of glue there. This needs to fit there, so I'll just run a bit of glue on that now. Where's my roller? I'll just use that because my fingers are getting stuck to it. And a quick wipe of the glue. I'll use my knife blade just to press that bit down tight for a moment. And now I see what's happening then. Because what we do is we glue that in there, like so. Haha. So there we go. That fits there, just like that. So we've now got a chimney breast and a hearth in there. And there's a little hearthstone which requires putting on the floor inside in the correct position, I hope. If I can get it to, what I might do is just stick my there, the hearthstones in. Now apparently we have to glue this piece to the back of that, so just fold it over like that, hold it a moment, and then this apparently glues on there, whoops, which fits over that, glues there. Very good. There. There we go. Which covers the joint. Oops. Slide it up there a bit. And then that is the chimney breast done. It does make a strong structure. As you can see now. That is a piece to discard apparently, because we don't need that. Right, now to put the chimney caps on, which just use the knife to slide it into position. And the last one. I'll stick the glue on there because just slide it in with the knife. The glue is setting like it has its name, rocket glue. Where the hell have they gone? Oh, there they are. They've dropped inside the... Stick a bit more glue on that. And stick it on there. There we go. Now this is the roof section, which theoretically it's a bit tight, so I might just trim a little bit there. I don't want it too tight because I've got to have it removable for doing the interior fittings at a later date. Still a bit tight on the inner edges there, so it's a judicious. There we go. There we are. That will fit on there perfectly. Just got to be careful not to. Now, do I wear this ridge or that ridge? There we go. Well, I'm supposed to glue the roof in place now, but I don't think I can do that until I get the interior kit. So what I will do, I will leave those for now. And constipate on the steps, which are on this sheet of, those must be the steps. This is going to be fiddly. I can see it coming. Right. The red lines indicate folds. So that must apparently go into there. This must go. And then these are going to be the fiddly bits. This score line apparently does have cutting through. Oops, there's another piece there.